So this video is going to help you sync your Canvas course to your MyLab and Mastering or your MyLabs Plus, assuming that you have taught 121 and used the homework platform in MyLabs Plus before. So you'll go to the course that you want to sync. So I'm going to choose this one for me. And you'll need the MyLab and Mastering tab to be on the left-hand side. If it's not already on the left-hand side, the way that you can get it there is by going down to Settings, and then once you're in Settings, you will go to the Navigation toolbar, and the MyLab and Mastering tab might be down here in the bottom half of the page. Everything in the bottom half is not visible to you or students. So you'll want to make sure that you click and drag the MyLab and Mastering up here to the top half, and that's what will populate it in your Canvas page. So once you drag it up there, make sure you hit Save, and then you should indeed see it now on the left-hand side. So you'll click MyLab and Mastering, and the first time you go in there, it's going to say Get Started. So you will click Get Started. And then this is for people that are copying an existing course, assuming that you've assigned homework in MyLabs Plus before. So we can go to the Select from My Existing Course list and choose whichever course it is that you want to copy. So for me, for this class, I want to copy my Monday-Wednesday course from last semester. So I'm going to choose that one. And we do have a new edition this year, so make sure that you go down and select the new edition. That's going to be the one with the special pricing and also the special features that I was telling everybody about. So we'll click on that. Make sure it says Student Use. That should be the pre-selected button, so that should be good. And then you can name it whatever you want. So for me, this is my learning community. So I'm going to call it Math 121 STEM Plus 1 because that's the name of my learning community, but you can name it whatever you want. For the course date, it's really important that the start date is today. So whatever today is, select that. And then for the end, if it's fall, I usually go through to December, end of the year, 31st. If it was spring, I would go to May 31st. So that's typically what I do. And then create the course. And that is pretty much it for that part anyways. It does say it'll take up to 3 hours to create. In my experience, it does not take that long. And once it is indeed ready, you will get an email confirmation telling you that it is done. So I'm going to pause the video for now and wait for my confirmation. And once that comes through, I will show you guys how to import your assignments with the new edition. So stay tuned. I'm going to pause, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the confirmation that my course has been created. So now when I go back into that same course and I refresh my Canvas page, the orange button should, yes, now it says Open My Lab. So that kind of confirms that the course has been made. It no longer says Get Started. It says Open. So we're going to click on that. And now this next step we will only have to do because it's a new edition. Normally your assignments will just be there and you're done. But notice, because it's a new edition, when I go to my instructor tools and I click on Assignment Manager, it says that I have no assignments. And you're like, but wait a second, I just imported them. Well, that's because it's a new edition. So since we are switching over for the first time, we're going to have to go to this Create Assignment drop-down and click Import from Another Course. And I want to convert and import using a previous edition. So select the second button. And we want to convert and import from my own course. So yes, this first button is what we want. And then choosing the 5th edition book. Yep, that's the old edition. And which course? I'm just going to choose the same course that I copied from, and that was my Monday-Wednesday course from last semester. And here they all are. Here's all my assignments that I want to come over. So I'm just going to check all of them and say Import. And there are all of my assignments and all of the questions that I wanted. They should be there now. Click OK, and lo and behold, there you go. So now all your assignments are not only there, but they've also been updated. And if, for whatever reason, any questions were not transferable from one edition to the new edition, you'll receive an email telling you which questions did not import over. But otherwise, if you don't get an email about it, that means they were all imported. So now you can unassign them, edit them, do whatever you want to do with them, but nonetheless, all your assignments should be there, and they are ready to go, sync to Canvas, and all of those good things, and you can continue on with business as usual. So thanks, guys, and if you have any questions, just reach out and email me. I'm more than happy to help.